Hey guys, welcome back. This is my day 31 Inktober drawing, and I just wanted to explain it over a speed paint, which I thought would be pretty cool, and because I am really terrible at talking while I'm actually drawing it. So basically this character, okay, she's my OC, Maylorian, and I kind of want to talk more about her and who she is, and also my art process for this drawing. So I'll start with the art process and then I'll get back to who this character is. So what I'm doing is, instead of doing more of a connected line like I used to, like one stroke, and then instead of what I mean by one stroke is like putting the pen down and trying to not make a straight line without picking it up. I don't necessarily like to do it that way. I like to make quick little strokes that come together to make one big line at some point. That's why I keep going over the same spot. I feel like it helps my art personally to be less stiff. I found that when I did just one line stroke, I'd make my art look kind of stiff. So I feel like this gives it more of a flow, and also less straight, stiff lines. So in this drawing I used the Dr. P.H. Martin India ink, and I really like that ink so much. I'm not sure if I talked about it in my last video. Wait, no I didn't. But anyway, so basically the ink, I really like how pigmented it is. It's very vibrant and it's really pretty. And I really love how you can use water to help kind of water down some of the tones to go for more of a transparent color or a lighter color. And also the inks are very blendable, so if you want a certain tone with your ink, let's say you have an orange but it's not deep enough, or you want a more fiery looking orange, you can mix red with it and the colors mix very well together. So I really like that. And so what you'll see me doing in this drawing is I'm going over the same areas a little bit, like her outfit and certain parts of her skin, to make it darker, to separate it from the rest of the drawing. I kind of mixed some of my Inktober prompts that I made. I made a custom Inktober prompt list, and I didn't have a lot of time to draw every day, so what I did is I mixed some together. I mixed a lot of prompts together for my last few drawings, and this one I mixed scales, galaxy, alien, light, and a few others together. And so I figured this would be a great time to draw my OC. And so, because she actually has scales as her second form anyway, so I figured this would be a good time to draw her. So now I'm going to get into more about who she is. So this is my character Maylorian. She kind of used to be kind of like my persona in my story, but I mean, I don't really like to put my own persona in my own stories as much. So anyway, she's like this really extroverted character when she's younger, but because of her telepathic abilities, she is able to not only, sometimes you'll meet someone and they won't be as nice and you think, well, maybe they're just having a bad day. She has the ability to read their mind at some point, but as a child she can feel the emotion they have towards her, and the story is basically around how her telepathic abilities kind of make life hard for her as opposed to her social life and being able to interact with people. And then at some point it becomes like a serious situation to where her powers make her feel trapped in her own mind. It's kind of a sad story, but it gets happier. So I'm not gonna spoil the story too much because I'm gonna actually post it one day on my Wattpad if you guys want to check it out. But yeah, that's all I'm going to tell you right now because I don't want to spoil it. So anyway, so now I'm kind of going over certain areas again with the ink stick I bought. I actually bought a sketch box a while ago, like I mentioned before, and the sketch box came with this ink stick by Kuretake. I believe that's how you pronounce the company. But anyway, they have this ink stick that you put water in this little reservoir, and then you scratch the ink stick on the inside of the reservoir, and it makes a darker ink pigment by releasing some of the ink into the water. And so I really love this product because I can build up the colors how I want. I constantly, all the time in my drawings, change my mind, so I like the ability to be able to start lighter and then make it darker when I want to. So I thought that was really cool. And so now I'm using the Speedball ink to for her hair, because I knew I wanted her hair to be exactly just straight up black. And I have to say, this ink is also one of my favorites. It's very pigmented, and that's a good thing when you really want something to be dark quickly. But for her outfit, I wouldn't use it because I wanted to experiment with the color to see what looked good, and I wanted to build that up slowly, her outfit. But for her hair and making something dark really quickly, I love it. And it's a pretty thick India ink. The Dr. P.H. Martin is a lot thinner. Not too much thinner, but it is a bit thinner so this the Speedball ink was very, very opaque. I really loved it. But the India ink by P.H. Martin is sometimes a lot more transparent, so you kind of have to build up the color a little bit to cover up things. So now I actually drew the background already, and it's a galaxy behind her. I wanted it to, because her powers, she can fly and a few other things. I don't want to spoil it again, but yeah, so there's a galaxy behind her, and so at some point I will add like a splash of color behind her, like blue, green, and pink, and so I wanted to add like a little bit of color in the background, because this character, she isn't like mean or like an evil character. She's just, her color, her second form makes her these colors. Like her skin will turn like really a dark gray color in her hair, but I wanted to show like that she's actually like a happier, nicer character. So I did some splashes of color behind her, which you'll see soon, and for the galaxy, and yeah, so hopefully I'm going to I'm going to draw more concept art for her soon, her human form, and also her like second superpowered human form. So I'm gonna draw more concept art for that, and hopefully you guys will like it. Well, I'm just gonna let you guys watch the rest of the video, and I hope you enjoy. See you guys in the next video. And the next one is actually going to be about Copics, so I hope you stay tuned.